Friends, good evening. I would like to do one video about the recent incident, Sushant Rajput's untimely death. So there have been some debate opinion about his death. Some people say like it was a suicide. Some people say it was a murder. Um, so, just as an astrologer, I would like to share my insights basing on his birth chart. So, considering his birth date and birth time are accurate, which is January 21st, 1986, 12 p.m. So, I'm doing this analysis. So, let us see the outer view of Sushant Singh. So he was born on January 21st, 1986. So basically, as per Chinese zodiac, so he's a tiger. So what qualities usually tiger people possess? So tigers, they are very well respected in society. They work hard and they always struggle to survive. So a tiger never lets another tiger to get into his territory. So that's tiger's nature. So I have seen many people like who were born on these years, so 1986, 1974, 1998, 2010. So the pattern is same. So they possess qualities like tiger. So they want to be respected. They want to be on the top of everything. They want to get a limelight. They want to be in limelight, get fame and reputation, and they struggle a lot for survival. Whether they are in industry, cine industry, career, business. This is actually a usual pattern with tigers. So tigers usually the relationships with the opposite sex, uh, it's not that good. So they always have conflicts with opposite sex because the tiger itself is a superior animal. So it possesses some a great self-esteem and self-ego. And coming to his time of date of birth as per numerology, so he's ruled by number one. Like number one is ruled by planet Sun. So what is Sun? So Sun is a leader. So what is Sun? Sun is a lightning planet, and also Sun is self-expression, self-ego. So basically, Sushant Singh is he must be a self-made man with a lot of self-respect and self-esteem. Um, that's what Sun signifies as per his date of birth because he's ruled by number one, and he always wanted to be on top, okay, and give his best and get the attention, get fame and name. He has a lot of obsession for name and fame. That's what that's how Sun influences an individual if a person is ruled by number one. So coming to his birth chart, before we get into his birth chart, let us examine his moon gochara. So his moon sign is Taurus, and the moon is exalted in Rohini Nakshatra. So usually people born in Rohini Nakshatra, so they are charming, they are beautiful. So they have a grace, charm in their face. So definitely he's a star because he's Rohini, and also the current transit for Taurus people it's not that good because of Ketu in eighth house. Eighth house is sudden death, house of mysticism, mystery, untimely death, and ninth house Jupiter is debilitated. One coincidence here is when he was born, Jupiter was debilitated, and then the current transit when he was died a few days back, Jupiter was debilitated in Capricorn. So if we look at his ascendant, he's a Aries ascendant person, and he has Rahu in his ascendant, and he has Moon exalted in Taurus in second house. So second house is for anyone, like if Moon is in Rohini and that falls in their second house, they are said to be very glamorous, beautiful, charming kind of face they have, eyes, nose, and well-built personality, we can say. And he has seventh house. He has Ketu and Mars in his seventh house from ascendant, and he has Moon exalted in second house. Second house is a Markasthana, and seventh house is also Markasthana. So he has three planets in his Markasthana, and he has Saturn in his eighth house. Okay, so there was always a mystery about things happened around him, because the Saturn indicates that, and also he's a born star, because usually people who excel in movie field, the main houses and planets that have to agree is like Sun, fifth house, eighth house, Rahu, and Venus. These are the main planets that make one successful in acting. So his Sun is fifth lord. He's sitting in 10th house, and I already mentioned in my earlier videos, like for Aries ascendant, about I was talking about matchmaking. Okay, for Aries ascendants, the seventh house is Libra. So Libra is basically, it shows a balance. So they always pass through this some kind of turbulence in their relationships, because Libra is a natural house of relationships. It is seventh house from natural zodiac Aries. So the Venus for Sushant, his seventh lord is Venus. Okay, and he's sitting in 10th house. The problem what I see is, this person has a close combust. The Venus is in close combust with Sun. What is Sun? Sun is fifth lord. And what is Venus? He is second and seventh lord. Both are in close combust. So Venus is in close combust with Sun in 10th house. So this means this person always struggles to find his partner. He finds one person, he finds love in them and breaks up. After that, he finds another person, breaks up. And this goes forever, because Venus is Karaka for significator for relationships, and Sun is a burning planet. Any planet that goes very close to Sun loses its strength. That's one of the reasons that made him to take such a decision. Because if you watch my earlier videos, the planetary combustion, I made two videos: combustion part 1, combustion part 2. Especially like Venus, Moon, Mercury, these are all soft and sensual planets. When they come very closer to Sun, they can't bear the burning nature of Sun. So usually combustion brings relationship problems, whatever be the planets involved in combustion. So Sun is for ego, self-expression, passion for name and fame. So these qualities overshadow the Venus characteristics in his chart and sitting in 10th house. So what Venus is meant for? A profession in any industry, relationship, sensuality, love, emotions. So because Venus is in close combust with Sun, Venus lost his power. So he was never able to find a suitable partner and realize that relationship through marriage. And if you look at his current Mahadasha, so he started Jupiter Mahadasha in 2000, second half of 2018. So his Rahu Mahadasha ended in June 2018. So usually Rahu is an important planet for people to excel in, to become successful in movie industry, to become a big star. So Rahu being in his ascendant, so he was kind of very desirous and very obsessed in getting name and fame, become a big star, great star. And Rahu gave him, and that lasted till 2018 first half, because Jupiter, the Jupiter Dasha, since the beginning of Jupiter Dasha, 2018 June, he would have seen a U-turn in his career because of many issues. So I don't want to get into those um, other issues, like somebody blocked him from making a progress and made him cancel some contracts. So I don't want to get into the details on a personal level. So I'm just here to give some analysis from astrological point of view. So he can't be successful in Jupiter Mahadasha, and Jupiter Mahadasha started in 2018 June. Whatever could be the reason, because Jupiter is debilitated in his chart, and that Nicha Bhanga didn't happen. The Jupiter's dignity is very low because the Nicha Bhanga doesn't happen in his chart. He's sitting in 10th house, which is house of his career, which is the movie industry, and he has a Sun, a combust Venus, and he has even Mercury, which is his third and sixth lord. Okay, and if you look at his Navamsha, he has two exalted planets, wherein Moon is or Gautama and exalted, and Venus is also exalted. Because Venus is in close combust, in Navamsha also he falls in the same situation. He is also in close combust with Sun, and that is forming in the 10th house. So there is no relaxation from his Navamsha point of view, that he would find some partner and he would get married. So there is no hope from his Navamsha. Maybe if he had married, he would have survived, or he would have consulted an astrologer. So his death happened in Jupiter Mahadasha, Jupiter Antardasha, and Mercury served. So Jupiter is 9th lord and 12th lord, and Mercury is 3rd lord and 6th lord. 3, 6, 12 operated during his time, so very bad time. And these planets were causing maraka to him. It could be through suicide or something else. So Venus, Jupiter being 12th lord, and Mercury being 3rd and 6th lord. So when these houses actually they act together, they are activated in a Mahadasha, Antardasha and Sukshma Dasha. So definitely the person sees turmoil, and he has 3 planets in Marakasthana. And his growth in movie industry, like it was kind of blocked by the end of Rahu Mahadasha, which is 2018 June. After that, he could not pursue a successful career because Jupiter energy is not supporting him to become a big star. But of course, if he had survived, he would have succeeded with his will and divine power. But that didn't happen. So guys, this is my analysis about this incident. Thank you.